Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's animal character is Yu. As you can see, this is different ways of ancient times depicting a fish. Different style, right? Different style as probably different types of fish as well. It depends on what local fish you have to try to draw it out, basically. So as a local graphical language, that's how it started. And eventually fish got abstracted. And this is what I call mid-history Chinese look that got this fish head kind of abstracted. I mean, it's a human figure, actually, side view human figure. And Chinese insert a lot of human figures with animal kingdom. That's some new discovery after I've done several animal characters in one continuation. So that's commonalities I observe. So even if it's a human figure, it's supposed to be positioned to depict the head portion of the fish. Okay, so one explanation is humans like to relate to animal kingdom somehow. I can understand why they insert themselves into the creation of tiger. They want to associate with tiger, right? And there is imitation character that's like humans next to the elephant, and in this case, as a fish. So in this case, I probably almost like to judge that this human figure over there simply as the convergence of imagery, because we only have so many ways to draw things out in Chinese characters, right? And there are things that look so much look-alike. So this fish head, probably in the beginning, something looks like this. And somehow it looks similar to human figure as well, because Chinese depict humans as a bipod. Two legs standing being, that's human. And it kind of have this cone shape as well. So eventually it got converged. And eventually we just use that human figure to represent the fish head. Another example that we talked about is the moon and the mussel. They converged. The ladle and the animal head converged. Okay, so this case is human figure and fish head converged. And the middle part of this kind of a box with looking like that, two of them is enough to show you this is a recurring pattern. You don't need to draw the whole frame. Two of them is just enough. And it shows the scales of the fish. I guess for humans, to differentiate this animal from other animal, the main feature of that fish category is the scales it has. So fish head, fish scale. The bottom, according to some scholars, they explain it, it looks like a fish tail, but it's a fire symbol. The cone shape is the bonfire, the body of the fire, two sparkles on the side. Again, it's not necessarily two. It's just two is enough to show you it's multiple sparkles. Because a fire as a body of flame doesn't always go continuously, right? It can just go off and some part of it are going to burn somewhere in the midair without connecting to the main fire body. So the fire beneath the fish. Duh, we have met it several times. We have the bear barbecue and we have the dog barbecue. It's always the animal character above the fire. And I would imagine this is just cooking the fish because Chinese has this diner or eater or someone who has a strong sense of food security or insecurity. We relate to the animal kingdom as food source for us. So this is to depict that this is something edible. You can cook it and eat it, just like bear. You can eat bear. You can eat fish. All right, so that's my current interpretation of this character creation. That's our fish. Expressions, 年年有余. I think I may have talked about this before. It's a good wishing, well-wishing expression to say year after year, you're going to have plenty of fish. And actually, plenty, 鱼, is a different spelling. And fish, they have the same convergence of pronunciation because Chinese is there's a single vowel single consonant plus single vowel structure. Like it's highly possible we overlap in pronunciation. And one sound, yu, can mean like 20, 30 different things. If you see it's a written form, it's totally different characters, it's different things. So imagine the fun Chinese can have to make up puns. So this is one example of such a pun that you 年年有余, every year you're going to have fish, which is another way of saying every year you're going to have leftovers, which is another way of saying you're going to have savings. So savor Chinese mindset right there. Okay, 炒鱿鱼, 鱿鱼 is a type of fish category that actually is a squid. So we say stir fry squid. It's a Cantonese expression because it's somebody got booted, somebody got fired, and the motion of getting fired, at least in a Cantonese culture, is you roll up your beddings, get go. Okay, so I guess people carry away carry with them, kind of like packers, right? They pack their beddings and nomad among the employers. So once they got fired, they just pack up, go. That was the lifestyle back then, probably still continuation in today. So 炒鱿鱼 is the curling up of the squid when you stir fry it. Has the same motion of curling up your bedding, get going. Okay. 浑水摸鱼 is when you muddle the water, it's easier to catch the fish. Okay. 如鱼得水 is like a fish in the water. Exactly that English expression. Chinese say 如鱼得水. Okay, so there you go, the fish. And I want to point out, like Chinese geographically don't have this tropical sea line as many other tropical countries do. So this tropical fish is simply a romanticized fish concept because, even if we say fish, how are you going to represent the fish as a whole category? You have to choose one type of fish to represent the whole fish, right? It's my challenge here. So, I just happen to come across this Nemo look-like fish that's so cute to represent fish, but I want to point out that in the concept of Chinese mind, fish, mostly food, looks different. It's not this type of, aesthetic fish. It's nutritious fish. All right. Thank you for your time. See you another day.